Okay, so let's get the grab and get right into it. So first of all, go to the device manager. You can simply type it here and look for the monitor. And here, under this option, generate PNP monitor. So this is a plug and play driver for your monitor. You'll have to disable it. And there was our first step. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. So actually you can't have your desired resolution completely using this method, and that means either you can have your desired length or the height. Let's say if you want to play on 1440 by 1080p, you can't do that. Either you can go with the length, which is 1440p, or you can go with the height, which is 1080p. And let's take an example and how we're gonna set it up. So let's say you want to play on 1440p. So you'll have to divide it by 1.45, and this number would be your height. So your resolution would be 1440 by 993. And similarly, if you want to go with the height, let's say 1080p, you'll have to multiply it by 1.45, and this would be the length. So the resolution would be 1566 by 1080. So that's how you're going to calculate the resolution. And let's quickly set up a custom resolution for this first. Okay, before creating a custom resolution, I must tell you that I don't have an AMD graphics card, so you can look it up on the internet how to create a custom resolution on AMD. Since I'm using an NVIDIA graphics card, so I'll show you how to create a custom resolution on NVIDIA. So first go to your NVIDIA control panel, then here you can see customize, click on it, create custom resolution, and then put here what we got earlier. It's like 1566 by 1080. Since I'm using a 60Hz monitor, you can also change the refresh rate as your monitor. If your monitor supports 144 or maybe 240, so you can type the number here and then click on test, and then yes. So now we have our custom resolution, so click on OK. Now let's get to our game. Okay, so now that we're in the game, let's go to the settings, click on video, and as you can see it says custom. That means you cannot change the resolutions now. It will by default work on your system's default resolution. So let's change that resolution to the one that we created, and then click on yes. Now get back to your game, and at first click on apply here, confirm, and then click on fill, and then apply. So now the game is stretched, as we can see here. The game is stretched now. Now let's jump into practice and see if it's working or not.
My ult is ready.
So as you can see, it is working completely fine, and the models are now stretched. And the only drawback is that I told you cannot have your desired resolution. For that, we're going to use this second method, and before that I'll have to reset all the settings back to normal, and I'll be back. So in this second method, it is very simple. All you have to do is just open the game, go to the settings, go to videos, and then click on windowed and fill, and that's all. After that, you can choose your resolution you want to play the game on, like 1440 by 1080 or 1280 by 960. I personally like this one, so I'm gonna choose this option and then click on yes. As you can see, the game is already stretched now. And one more thing that you're gonna need is Win Explorer. I'll provide the link for this app in the description. All you have to do is just refresh it first, click on Valorant, go to styles, uncheck this WS border, and then go to size and position, maximize. Bingo. That's it. Just go to the practice and see if it's working or not.
My ult is ready.
Okay, so this method is also working fine. The models are now stretched and everything's working fine. Just make sure one thing, that you don't mess around with these options. If you do this, if you change any of these options, the game will be restored back to its normal settings. And otherwise you can change these options, or you can also change these options. Just don't mess around with these three options. That's it. So that's all for this video. If you like the video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.